Poland panel from farm to fork.
Dziękujemy za ten
Thank you for this nice intro music.
gdzie się znajdujemy
It reminds
dzisiaj.
us where we are today.
Więc jeszcze raz
So once again,
serdecznie
I
Państwa
would like
witam
to
na
welcome
panelu
you
Smakuj
to the
Polskę,
Taste
od
Poland
Pola do
panel
Stołu,
from
Zdrowe
farm to
Specjały
fork.
Polskiej Ziemi. Ja
Healthy
nazywam się
delicacies
Anna
from the
Jankowska i
Polish
na co
soil.
dzień
My name is Anna
wspieram
Jankowska,
i
and on a daily
oczekuję
basis I
przedsiębiorców
support
do
and motivate
rozwoju,
entrepreneurs for their development.
i
I'm also a
zdrowego odżywiania.
diet specialist
Pewnie
and a
moją obecność
speaker for
dzisiaj.
healthy
Zanim przejdę
foods.
do
That's why I'm
powitania
here, I
naszych
believe.
panelistów,
Before I
wspaniałych
welcome
gości,
all
którzy
our
są na scenie
panelists, the
oraz tych,
great
którzy dziś
people
wystawiają
here on
swoje
the stage,
produkty,
and those who
zaproszę
present
Państwa do
their
obejrzenia krótkiego
food.
filmu, który
Let us
pozwoli
begin
nam się wczuć w
first with a
atmosferę
short video clip
właśnie
that
tego, o
will
czym
let
dzisiaj
us
będziemy
feel
rozmawiać.
the
Poproszę.
topic.
Dzięki ryneczkowi tutaj w Łodzi otworzyłem rolniczy handel detaliczny i rozwinąłem swoje tutaj skrzydła. Byłem zawsze handlowałem tak dla swoich znajomych, produkowałem wędliny, a teraz tutaj się tak po prostu rozwinąłem. Przybywa mi coraz więcej nowych klientów.
Mogłam poznać nowych odbiorców, nie tylko klientów indywidualnych, ale również sklepy, również większe sieci, które chciałyby wejść w współpracę i
Store
zacząć
chains who would like to start
promować nasz
cooperation
produkt w
and
całym
promote
województwie.
our product
Bardzo
throughout the
jestem
region.
zadowolona w związku
I'm
z tym, że
very
mogę tutaj wystawiać
happy
co
because
tydzień. Dzięki
I'm
Łódzkiej
here.
Agencji Rozwoju Regionalnego
Thanks
ten
to the Woods
rynek
Agency of
nabiera coraz
Regional
większego
Development,
tempa. Przychodzi
this
tutaj dużo
market
klientów,
is spinning
poznaje
out,
poznaje
new
nasze
customers
rękodzieło.
are
My także
coming,
możemy poprzez
learning our
nasze
product
rzemieślnicze produkty
and
sprawić
our
wizerunek
craft
swojej
product.
marki.
Allow us to
także
present our
pokazać,
brand
że w Łódzkim
and
się dzieje.
show that things are happening in the Łódzkie region.
Prowadzimy małe gospodarstwo.
We run a small farm and we produce
mleczko
first
i
of all
przetwory
milk
mleczne.
and
Ryneczek
dairy
przede
products.
wszystkim pozwolił nam
This
utrzymać
market
produkcję,
helps us to keep
bo
the
nosiliśmy się
production
z zamiarem
going.
zamknięcia,
In fact, we're thinking to
likwidacji.
shut down our
Ryneczek
business,
pozwala nam
but
systematycznie
here we
co
regularly,
tydzień,
every
na
week,
dopływ gotówki.
get cash
To
from our
pozwala nam
products,
się
and in
rozwijać.
turn we
Myślimy
manage
o
to
produkcji
expand.
serów
We think
dojrzewających.
about
Głównie zajmuję
manufacturing
się
more
sadownictwem,
cheese.
przywożę tutaj
I'm from
duży asortyment
horticulture
odmian owoców.
business. I bring plenty of
Bardzo jestem zadowolony z tego
different
miejsca, także dla
fruit
mnie to jest
here,
jedyne miejsce, które
and it's the only
mogę
place
bezpośrednio
for me
naprawdę coś
where I can
Myślę,
sell
że nie tylko
directly.
na moim przykładzie,
Well,
ale
it's not just my
również na
example,
przykładzie
but
innych
also
wytwórców,
other producers
możemy po
prove
prostu
that
powiedzieć, że dzięki
we
temu mieliśmy możliwość
have this
rozwoju
opportunity
własnej marki,
to
własnej
develop
firmy
our
i
own brand,
pokazania naszych wyrobów.
our own production.
Bardzo dziękujemy. Szanowni
Thank you
Państwo,
very much.
Inicjatywa, o której będziemy
The
dzisiaj
initiative
rozmawiać,
we are going to talk
nie
about
powstałaby bez
wouldn't
współpracy,
be
bez
created
synergii
without
działań
the cooperation and
kilku
synergy of
instytucji
operation
oraz
of different
naszych
institutions
bohaterów, czyli
and
wystawców.
our
Niezmiernie
heroes
miło
here,
dzisiaj,
that is the
powitać
displaying
panią
firms.
Żurawską,
I'd like to welcome
właścicielkę
Gabriela
marki
Żurawska, the owner of the
jednego
Olive Vita
producenta olejów
brand,
tłoczonych
the
na
only
zimno,
one cold
pasjonatkę
pressed
zdrowego stylu
oil
życia
producers
i
in
smacznego
Łódzkie,
jedzenia oraz
the lover of healthy food, promoter of
Dodam
healthy
tylko, że,
habits. Let me
marka
add
Olejwita
that
została
Olejwita
nominowana do
brand
nagrody Debut
has
w
been
biznesie
nominated
w
for the
ramach
Business
akcji
Debut
Biznes na Plus.
Award
Witamy
within the
serdecznie.
Business na Plus Award. Welcome.
Miło mi bardzo powitać
We have
panią
with us Elżbieta
Urbaniak-Bałys,
Urbaniak-Bałys,
przewodniczącą Koła
the
Gospodyń
president
Wiejskich
of
Strońsko. Pani
Rural
Elżbieta jest
Housewives
liderką,
Cooperative. She is the leader, organizer,
wydarzeń,
initiator of
na terenie
numerous
swojej
events
gminy.
in her
Aktywnie
municipality.
uczestniczy w
She
życiu
is active
społecznym,
in
dba o
social
edukację
life. He
młodych
cares
ludzi
for
w
the
duchu
education of
patriotyzmu i
young
tradycji,
people in
a
patriotism
szczególnie jeśli
and
chodzi o krzewienie
tradition,
smaków tradycyjnej
and also
kuchni
she promotes the
regionalnej.
taste of the
Jeżeli chodzi
regional
o
cuisine.
Koło Gospodyń Wiejskich Strońsko,
The
jest to partner
Housewives
festiwalu smaków
Cooperative
regionu
is a
łódzkiego,
partner
który
to the
odbywa się na
festival
terenie
of
ryneczku
Łódzkie
wojewódzkiego.
Tastes
I będzie również organizatorem warsztatów
happening in
kulinarnych
this
dla uczniów
very
szkół
market you could see
gastronomicznych z
in
regionu
the
łódzkiego
film.
pod okiem kół właśnie
She also takes the patronage over a festival of cooking schools throughout Łódzkie region.
Witam serdecznie panią Zofię Szymańską.
Zofia Szymańska, the head of the Department of Climate Tourism. Zofia is a legal counsel, experienced in local authorities in culture, education, tourism, and promoting entrepreneurship. Now she's running a project, Łódzkie region, the Garden of Poland, which promotes the natural values of the region and supports initiatives for the sake of the environment, including the production of healthy foods. She is also the partner to this very initiative. I'd like to welcome Tomasz Cebertowicz, a graduate from 3 universities in Poland. That's quite an achievement, but he also graduated from the Łódź University of Technology, Faculty of Biology and Geographical Sciences. He is the author of different prevention programs for youth and adults and the coordinating of the regional market. Our pleasure to have you. Let me also tell you that he is just a history lover and a fierce cyclist, healthy lifestyle. Dariusz Plik, the owner of a small farm in Biskupice near Sieradz. He runs it together with his wife and his parents. They mostly deal with the production of vegetables and potatoes, and now he is regularly present at the regional marketplace where he has his regular customers, as you could see in the film, and I myself could see the queues waiting for his stand. I would like to welcome our guests who are in the second part of this room. Today we can taste some products that are brought here. Before that they will bake them, cook them, prepare them. So we have Aleksandra Kowalska, who runs her small family business with her son. They are together, and you'll be able to taste her products, dumplings, noodles. Katarzyna and Michał Strzelczyk, they bake bread, rye bread, traditional baking. They also won the Taste Festival in the bread category, an extraordinary product, fully made of own raw materials. They also mill rye grain on their own, and they make the bread fully of their own products. And we have also the Rural Housewives Cooperative to offer you delicious cakes of different sorts. During such meetings, it's always so nice because food, especially healthy food, makes you feel good. Meeting with the producers, food producers, make an opportunity to talk, to establish some relations. All that wouldn't happen had it not been for the initiative taken by the Łódź Agency for the Regional Development. And I'd like to ask Mr. Cebertowicz to tell us a couple of words about the idea of the regional marketplace? What was the mission to establish a place like that for regular meetings of food producers and local inhabitants? Was it easy to find a place? Well, good afternoon. This idea would have never been created had not been for the cooperation with the Marshal's Office, the Łódzkie region, Director Zofia Szymańska in particular. The idea was born during holiday last year, August to be precise. That's how we started. We quickly saw there was a demand from the people of Łódź and neighboring municipalities to shorten the supply chain. The economy has this catchy slogan of short supply chain, to shorten the supply chain, and the slogan says from farm to fork. So we had a nice place nearby this location. The other one we found at another shopping center that was Port Łódź. And I'd like to thank the management of that center who've helped us, and they were very friendly, despite the very complex management organization. Anyway, on the 12th of September, we kicked off last year. We offered a roof for all the producers and the ability to sell directly from the car. Some cars were parked outside the pavilion, and the farmers were in a small pavilion, and the shopping center provided all the necessary infrastructure, tables, chairs, sanitary facilities. That's how it started. As far as I remember, we had 17,500 consumers so far, so over 680 exhibitors who, of course, rotate, but there are some very regulars. They have started to establish close links. What also matters, there are links establishing between producers and consumers, and during the Christmas time or Easter time, there was no market place, and people wanted that because they had arrangement for the supply of necessary food. I noted that many people of my age would come and buy because they feel sure that in a week's time they'll be able to come again and buy fresh food. So from the human point of view, it would be great to have such a thing, and we are happy we managed to arrange it. We hope to continue. And that would be all. Was it difficult, as you asked? Well, we had a database, also one from the Marshal's Office. We had our information about entrepreneurs, farmers, food producers. We reached for data from the sanitary station, Łódź Farming Counseling Center, and we had great support from various associations, especially those of rural housewives cooperatives. When they come, they are always smiling, happy, and ready to be with people. And they noted one thing I ignored. When we invited them to participate, they could, apart from presenting the products, they could also sell them. There was no local police chasing them. There were free market prices regulated by the supply. It was good that the market worked, and the atmosphere there was excellent. If I speak too long, please let me know. We started on the 6th of May. We launched the Festival of Łódzkie Region Tastes. It's is an initiative paid from the EU money and from the Marshal's office, and we organize 15 festivals of different days. They happen 3 times a week on Saturdays until the 30th of September, and they will present different tastes which are typical for the Łódzkie region. We've had so far 5 editions, 10 ahead of us. It's a great initiative. People are willing to come present the product. There are, of course, some awards, but these are not the most important. However, that gets some money, so it's pretty nice to win. But what matters also is that in October we shall have a workshop for students of cooking schools in the Łódzkie region. We have invited 5 different schools, 5 cooperatives of housewives, and the ladies will teach the students to cook the dishes. And on the 20th of October, in the seat of our agency at Sienkiewicza Street, there will be the great gala that would sum up the Taste Festival. And I believe this is all.
Szanowni Państwo, tak jak wspomnieliśmy, tego typu inicjatywy, które naprawdę wymagają logistycznego tutaj, wsparcia i dyscypliny, nie odbyłyby się, gdyby nie partnerstwo z instytucjami takimi jak
institutions such as Marshal's Office of the Łódzkie region, which is the strategic ambassador. You support the idea strongly. Please tell me, because there are some spaces allocated for free trade in Łódź. Is it a broader systemic approach to create more places of that kind? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for this question, because I suppose that first and foremost we should explain to our audience why we take initiatives to create extra trading spaces. The regional market fair partnered by the Łódź agency and the Marshal's office. I would like to thank the Agricultural Support Center based in Bratoszewice, because that was their initiative to create this open market square, but it was all upon the initiative of the Marshal, Grzegorz Schreiber, who responded to the needs of the local inhabitants who deserve access to high quality, regional, traditional, local food. The Marshal listened to the producers' opinions, principally agricultural producers who are looking for new sales opportunities to sell their goods. Ms. Marlena Malong mentioned synergy yesterday. The Łódzkie region is a perfect example of how collaboration between local government and central government can look like. And this strategy matches this initiative. Willing to support farmers, an act was passed to facilitate such trades. An obligation was imposed to create new places where agricultural products could be sold without any extra fares. The point is to create places which are convenient for the sellers and for the inhabitants. Our open market squares are convenient because no fees are collected related to administrative or any other charges. This is a means of appreciating our partners, because organizing the initiative was not easy. We hope that the idea is going to last longer. So let me ask you the following question. You mentioned high quality food and certificates. I know that in the Łódzkie region there are products which are typical of the region and you can find them in the local markets. Do you assign any certificates? What does it look like for a product to complete this path towards certification? Łódzkie assigns a great role to tradition, to maintaining a local identity of the region. Not only cultural identity, but tradition related to culinary heritage. We have 154 products listed as traditional products, and the list is held by the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. This is our cultural richness and wealth of our region, the greatest tastes we can have in our region. There is a great role of the rural housewives cooperatives whose everyday work nurtures the family traditions, tastes that pass from one generation to another. We, as the local government, appreciate the efforts of rural housewives by inviting them to our initiatives, but we also organize a competition dedicated to producers as well as natural persons who want to produce the tastiest products. It's called the Pot of Tastes. For a dozen or so years, it has gathered professionals and people who are new to the cuisine world. During Natura Food Fair, we award them with the Pot of Taste title. I can see that at the stand where you can taste the delicious bread, there is also the statuette confirming top quality taste. Yes, I can only confirm this is excellent bread baked with natural products, milk and no water. There are myriads of people displaying their products, including vegetables, fruit, cheeses, bread. We've got Gabriela with us today. She is the owner of a company called Pressing Oils. This is a unique product that has gained popularity. This is the only oil pressing facility in Łódź, to the best of my knowledge. What does it mean for you to be present in the regional market? Has your range changed? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the Łódź Agency for Regional Development and Marshal's Office for inviting me to this initiative. I started displaying my products at the market in Port Łódź. What opportunities does it offer for me? In addition to direct contact with customers and direct sales, meaning generating turnover and specific profits, I have the opportunity to present my own brand. We are the only oil pressing facility. We use cold pressing method. We wanted to promote our products to show that behind the product there is a person who has specific knowledge, who is a specialist in their field and wants to promote the brand locally. There is huge variety of opportunities, and I encourage everybody to participate in this initiative. I appreciate the market and the opportunities it creates. It's not only about earning money, but about promoting what you believe in, promoting what you can do best and what we can continue. This is a unique situation in which the manufacturer knows what they produce and what they use it for. Can you explain the difference between cold-pressed and refined oil that we typically buy in a shop, not wondering what its nutrition value is? Right, clients might find it a challenge to select the right product. Refined oil is purified. It is a treated product. There is a very complex treatment procedure at high temperature. It contains some chemicals. Typically, it's hexane. This is also quite a universal product. We can use refined products for baking, cooking, frying. Non-refined oils have the advantage of being 100% natural. The production methods are mechanical, meaning pressing, purifying, sedimentation, filtration, and centrifuging without heat processing. This way, we can be sure that we keep all vitamins and fatty acids that are considered functional food, having health-promoting benefits. This is a kind of superfood. Non-refined oils, as you have mentioned, have been flourishing in the market since the pandemic. The pandemic made us aware how important is what we eat. Whenever I meet my clients face to face, I say that black seed oil has been most popular during the pandemic. A lot of diseases, viruses surround us. These products are top quality ones. My role is to verify the entire production process from the very beginning to obtain semi-finished products with certificates and to produce them according to such standards that my end users come back. They often come back and say, Gabrysia, your oil reminds me of my childhood. This is the kind of oil that my grandma used to use. There is plenty of satisfaction owing to direct sales. I'm very happy that customers trust me and come back to me. We are very happy to hear it because this is all about education, relation building. The regional market is something more than a place for agricultural manufacturers. This is a kind of community meeting there every week. This place would not be so bustling, but for manufacturers who come at night and prepare their stands. Dariusz is an example of such determination. Could you please tell how your adventure with the local market started and what products do you offer? Good afternoon. Our adventure started with Facebook. My wife found an advertisement about the market. We decided to do it spontaneously. During the first visit, our products were purchased very quickly, so we decided to prepare more. Now we sell much more than in Sieradz, where we live. Sometimes the logistics of preparing the products is a challenge. Many clients tell us not to leave Łódź, as otherwise they will have no food. Right, the taste of your tomatoes and cucumbers is really unique. Yeah, we're doing our best. Our whole family works to offer such products. What vegetables do you offer? Beetroot, carrots, celery, cucumber, tomatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, horseradish. You know, I've got a whole field of vegetables. Right, it means you're going to continue your adventure with the regional market. What about winter? What does trade in winter look like? Well, similarly to summer, but there are fewer doors open. It's 500 square meter area of the facility. It is made of kind of plastic. I don't know what it is called. It insulates in winter, but as we have our own power connection, it is possible to add small radiators or heaters. Even on very cold days, there were quite many people bringing products and buying products. Well, you can survive. Right, the winters are quite mild. So I suppose they are going to boost the process. We've got Elżbieta Urbaniak with us. I already said a few words about her. Elżbieta, we talk a lot about healthy eating, about our roots, where it all comes from, about history passed from one generation to another. But we can also notice that the process is possible owing to local leaders willing to promote natural methods of preparing food, telling the stories. What does it look like from your perspective? You are the advocate of the initiative. I do admire you for commuting to Łódź regularly to talk about the amber root and about the place you come from. At the very beginning, my adventure seemed not to be prospective. During contacts with people, I felt the natural call to promote healthy eating tradition. As you have already mentioned, I also advertise my little homeland because I live in a beautiful place. The passion to create homemade cakes is based on my experience. As you grow older, you become more sentimental. You come back to your childhood and in the pace of everyday life, it is worth taking a break and coming back to your roots. In my case, it started earlier when I gave birth to my first child. Then I realized you need to consider carefully what you give your child to eat. I decided I wouldn't go to a supermarket to buy cheaper products which are easily available but highly processed. That's the moment when my processing mania started. Initially, it was only for my family, but if you plant a small shrub and you have 1 kilogram of fruit, it's not a lot, but then the shrub grows. A good housewife knows that nothing cannot be wasted. Whatever you plant, whatever you collect from your orchard, start from your garden should be processed. If I have too much, I can share it with my friends, with my family. And hence the idea of the local market helped me sell the surplus of my products. That's one aspect, economical aspect. In contacts with people, direct conversations of those who become regular customers, I developed the following strategy. My presence at the local market every Saturday is like a mission. I need to tell people what they should invest in the kitchen. It is worth considering what you buy, what you use for cooking, for baking. It is worth paying a bit more to have a product which is high quality and tasty. You need to remember that our homemade food products are not as gorgeous and decorative as in a confectionery store. They do not have to be beautiful. They should be simple. They are beautiful through their simplicity, but they need to be healthy and tasty. That's the mission of the housewives' cooperatives, not to follow the trends, the fashion, not to create mono portions or food that can last very long. The products will last long if they contain lots of chemical preservatives and they will not be covered with mold anyway. However, these products should be prepared fresh, brought directly from the field. They need to be healthy, and once again, healthy. The health and power lie in simplicity. The fewer components, the fewer ingredients we have, the better the dish becomes and the healthier it is. In my opinion, the local market is profitable, but it is also a mission. This is that's the way all housewives cooperatives should approach it. Generally, I think that the world has made a turn. People are so busy and they went far from simple cuisine. It's a good moment, owing to the local market, a good opportunity to tell people, stop, think what you are eating.
Very much fast food can confuse us. Well, we speak about mission or a system of values for the exhibitors. I need to mention the first regional marketplace. We had a survey among the exhibitors and consumers. We wanted to learn the needs we could satisfy by improving the organization of the marketplace. One of the exhibitors said directly, he doesn't come there for profit. He would love to have people of which to know the true taste of potato, cucumber, tomato that has grown on this very soil. Because on a daily basis they will know only tomatoes from Spain sold in our stores. And this localism was so true. I need to also mention that the motifs for our exhibitors, it's not just money, it's the system of values, it's something good, it's social responsibility of farmers. Well, the numbers prove that the producers apply to different contests and competitions. We have plenty of registered products that satisfy center standards, but it's good that you aspire to such activities. Without such contests, meetings, the marketplace, there would be no opportunity to build those cautious relations. And all of you, as I could observe, in the marketplace, it's more than simply selling. It's more than the producer and the customers. This is the place where you can learn how a product was made, how long you can store it, how you should store it. Gabriela, what about the oil? A fridge, a shelf? Well, that makes a difference between refined and non-refined cold-pressed oil up to 40 degrees. Refined oil in a plastic bottle is one which you can use for frying. Non-raffinated oils, cold-pressed oils, have to be stored in the fridge up to 4 weeks after opening. The oils may have rich content of fatty acids, and such oil has to be kept in a proper temperature between 5 and 8 degrees Celsius. Why? Otherwise it oxidizes very quickly and loses its healthy properties. So we always tell our customers who buy a product, go home, put it in the fridge. It's important it's stored in chill. But people keep asking, why not? Not simply on the shelf? No. Non-raffinated oils, cold-pressed oils have to be stored in a fridge to keep the vitamins, the omega-3, 9, and 6 acids.
Ja, proszę Państwa, jako dietetyk rzeczywiście bardzo doceniam promocję naszych lokalnych.
As a dietary specialist, I do appreciate the promotion of our local products available here at our Polish superfood. Like rapeseed makes an alternative for olive oil, which we import, while our seeds have far better concentration of acids and they are optimum for our bodies. So before we buy olive oil, please have a look at the products available locally. I need to mention, we've mentioned the Taste Festival. We have the winners with us in the bread category. Is it a periodic event? What categories there are? How you could participate? Well, as I said before, the first edition of the Taste Festival took place on the 6th of May. The circle is going to be completed on the 30th of September, and we are going to have 15 festivals of different categories. We started with the Polish bigos, the zalewajka soup. We are going to have cold meats, fruit, vegetables, cakes. I trust you will find all the details about categories divided per month here on the roll-up. It makes on the average 3 festivals per month, so only one Saturday is off for you to rest. The gala of the festival will be held on the 20th October, not at the Port Łódź, but in our agency seat. And we shall have those workshops for cooking schools from the Łódzkie region. And that's the way it works. The interest is growing in the festival among consumers. They come, they keep asking questions, and the jury is assessing how can you assess bigos or sausage? It was too difficult for me, so I quit. I left it to specialists.
Trudno jest ocenić
It's
stricte tak
difficult
dietetyki, powiedzmy,
in
czy
terms of
technologii,
diet
produkcji
or
żywności,
food
wartość
production
danego produktu.
technology, the value of a
Poza tą
product.
wartością,
So
taką
apart
czysto
from the
genetyczną, nazwijmy to,
dietary
wartością,
value, nutritional value, we also assess the stand, the promotion. We talk to the producer,
z konsumentami.
we talk to consumers.
Bo tak jak powiadam,
All that
nie jest ideą wypromować
values.
smak idealny,
It's
bo
not.
to nie o to chodzi.
It's not
Ideą jest
to
to, żeby
promote the
pokazać
perfect
smak
taste.
idealny.
The concept is to show different tastes.
Dwie panie
As a
członkini
point of
kapituły
interest, two members of the jury, and the festival was about strawberry. One was so surprised that there are 17 different types of strawberry. And a young man listed the names and explained the differences. How should I assess it? But that's the value you've mentioned. That's educational value of the market. Because these are the added values that are so important in social economy. They make you surprised, and they spin off the regular economy, the one measured in numbers. It's a process. Remember, you won't succeed in a month, half a year, a year. It takes time. We would like to thank the Marshal's Office that the idea has actually been implemented and it is going on. We shall we are not running for numbers. We don't want to have, I don't know, 500 people in Drewnowska market. We want to have regular number of visitors, building relations between customers and direct suppliers. I hear ladies asking how deep the potatoes were planted, and the customers need to answer. And that's another factor. Yes, indeed, this is truly beautiful what you said. And it seems to me that every exhibitor present in the market becomes a part of the society. And we can only wish you more and more successes, good weather, determination, so the traveling to Łódź is nice. On behalf of Maria Szwed from the Port Łódź shopping mall, who has fallen ill and couldn't make it here, but we talked and she did confirm that the idea of the regional marketplace matches the standards, that idea that the center follows. They've organized frequent sessions at weekends for children's educational meetings. That's why they were so willing to start the cooperation, and they claim they are going to continue. So synergy is working, and remembering what's valuable in the region is something that would be the heritage for future generations. I need to thank you very much for your participation in the panel. I believe everybody is waiting to taste the delicacies at the end of the room. So please join and try. Should you have any questions, do not hesitate. The audience?
Nie ma pytań, to
No
zapraszamy
questions.
do degustacji. Bardzo
Enjoy.
Państwu dziękuję.
And thank you very much.